everyone, today I'm going to be sharing with you guys an updated empties video. Now, I was going through my drawer this morning and I couldn't believe how many products I was pulling out, so today might be a little bit longer of a video. I will be giving little reviews, but also letting you guys know if I will repurchase the product again, and I'm going to categorize them to make it a little bit more easy and include timestamps down in the description. Starting with skincare first, I have an empty bottle of my CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. Now, I have gone through countless bottles of this stuff. It is one of my favorite cleansers to use on my very dry skin because it's just very simple and there's not a lot to it. It doesn't lather, it's just a super creamy formula, but I will say that I've been trying out other cleansers lately, which is crazy because I've been so loyal to this one. I feel like when I have super dry, flaky skin, when I use this in those areas, it makes my skin sting a little bit, which I've never understood why, because this just has a lot of really pure ingredients and it's supposed to be for very sensitive skin. So yeah, I've picked up the Cetaphil cleanser because I used to use that a long time ago and I wanted to compare the two, but I haven't used it enough to really know. So I do love me some CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser, but I don't know, I feel like I'm starting to stray away from it a little bit. Next, I do have 3 different kinds of some makeup removing towelettes or wipes to tell you guys about. So I'm going to start with these simple ones because they are my all-time favorite. So these are just the cleansing facial wipes. I have tried other versions in the simple line and I've always just come back to these, and obviously you can tell I try other brands too, and these are still always my favorite. I've already repurchased these. I think I have about 4 brand new packs waiting for me in my bathroom, so yeah, I cannot live without these. I have to have backups at all times. Next, I do have a big pack of the Meyer brand facial cleansing towelettes. Now, I don't typically use these on my skin. I really reserve those simple ones for that because I know they won't irritate my skin, and also they'll get all of my makeup off, but I love buying store brands for swatches or like just taking my lipstick off. I keep these down by my vanity because I'll sometimes pump out concealer or like mix foundation and I need something to get that off, but I also keep a pack up here in my desk when I'm filming in case I do some swatches or something. So yeah, huge tip if you guys haven't really thought about it already. Store-bought brands for just those little odds and ends things. I love them, so I will definitely be repurchasing these. Will they have to be the Meyer version? No, I've heard the Walmart version is really nice too. And last but not least, I do have this Yes to Blueberries Age Refresh Cleansing Facial Wipes. It says with apple and lemon peel, and it's to cleanse and moisturize all in one. Now, I remember getting these through Birchbox because I believe I ordered, maybe it was like the Kiehl's eye cream or something, and whenever you use Birchbox points, okay, this is gonna get a little confusing. I've said this before in a video, but let me give you an example, because say I buy something in the Birchbox shop for $15. When I do that, Birchbox has to use 200 points to equal out that $20. So there's $5 in there that's going to waste if you don't pick something. So I do that a lot. I just go look at the super cheap stuff, add it to my cart, and you really don't use any more points. You're just using those ones that would be wasted, if that makes sense. So this was one of those purchases where I just picked it up because I didn't want to waste my points, and I was like 50-50 with these. I liked the packaging. I loved how it had this little plastic thing on the top to get them out of, but I just didn't think they were a great formula at removing my makeup quickly. I used these a while ago, but if I recall also, they were very, very soft, and usually I wouldn't complain about that. I mean, I want something soft going across my skin so it doesn't irritate it, but with these, they lacked like any texture, so I just felt like there was nothing to grab a hold of that makeup. So I did obviously use them up. I think I did like resort to just using these for my hands and for swatches and things, because that's what I do when I don't like a formulation for my face, so I don't think I'll be repurchasing these. Getting into the bulk of the video now, I have so many hair care products to tell you guys about, it's crazy. So starting with hairspray. The first one that I want to mention for you guys is the L'Oreal Lock-It Fine Control Hairspray. I think the packaging on this, I don't know why, I just really like it every time I look at it, but my mom got me this in like an Easter basket or for Christmas in my stocking or something, and I really, really enjoyed this hairspray. It does say that this is a number 3 strong hold, but it is very brushable. That is the one thing that I remember, and it says it right there. But like if I were to curl my hair and use this, I typically use hairspray now before I curl and then a little bit afterwards, like when the curls are setting, and I totally thought that I could get a brush through this easily. I've also noticed that this is super reasonably priced in the drugstore, and I'm trying to remember the scent, because I feel like with hairsprays, scents can kind of be a little bit bad, but this one I just got like a little whiff of it, and it does smell really, really nice. So great affordable hairspray if you're looking for one. Now, I have not repurchased this one, but that's only because my mom typically gets my hairspray. I don't know why. I think it's maybe because I don't go through them like super, super quickly, because I don't use it every single day. But the one I'm using right now, actually, that's downstairs, is from her. So if I ever do have to like go out and get one for myself, I would definitely consider this formulation though. Another Another hairspray is the Fekkai Sheer Hold Hairspray. It says brushable, flexible hold, and this is one of like my holy grail hairsprays. Like this one I've loved for years. If you saw my Fact About Me video and I talked about cheerleading and how I did that my senior year, for some reason this is the hairspray that I associate with that memory. But I just remember using this to tease my hair, to tease my friend's hair when we were like getting ready to go out and go cheerleading and all that. But we would do this hairstyle, oh my gosh, it was in like 2010, because that's when I was a senior. We would tease the crown section of our hair and then pull back the sides, so it was like a half up, half down thing, and like put a bow in the back, and I just remember doing that but having really short hair. So the scent on this just brings me back to those memories, and they are very good memories, so it's not a bad thing. But yeah, Fekkai makes a really good hairspray. I do remember that I got this actually at TJ Maxx for $10 because it does say compared to $22. I don't remember if that's the exact price if you do like buy this in a Sephora, but I do see sometimes the little travel size versions like in the Sephora checkout lanes, and I would definitely suggest getting one and trying this because this stuff is amazing. I feel like I'm rambling, but yeah, it just has a really, really great hold. I feel like this holds a tease even better than that L'Oreal one. For me, this one is a little bit more heavy duty than that L'Oreal one, but I can still get a brush through my hair when I use this. This next product is one of my favorite hair products, and I'm so sorry, but it's hard to find now. I hate when brands discontinue products, but this is the Dove Hair Therapy Nourishing Oil Care Detangler. Now, I absolutely love this for a finishing oil. It's exactly how I use it. I still cannot believe I went through an entire bottle, and thankfully, like 6 months ago or something, I found this on Amazon and I repurchased it because I needed a backup. Of course, on Amazon, I paid like double the price or like triple the price if it were just in stores, because I remember this being extremely affordable when I did see it at Meijer. But when this is full, it does have two sections, like a more oil base at the bottom and then like a clear one at the top, and you just shake it up, and whenever I curl my hair, I use this on my ends, and I absolutely love the way it makes my hair look. Sometimes if I brush out my curls too much, I reach for this because I really feel like it gives my hair definition. It also makes my ends very, very soft and shiny without being too heavy. And I have to be really, really careful of hair products weighing down my hair because I do have fine, thin hair, but with this, it just sprays out so well. I can't even explain it. It's super, super fine, and I seriously don't know what I would do without this stuff because every time I get ready, I use this to finish off my hair. So if I can, I will be sure to include a link for you guys in the description box if this is still available somewhere. Hopefully I can hunt it down though, because I feel like a lot of you would love it. Rounding out this hair care section, I do have two dry shampoos to mention. First of all, let's start with the Batiste dry shampoo and the Floral and Flirty blush scent. I really do like this dry shampoo, but I do have another high-end favorite that I'm mentioning next that has really taken the cake and taken my heart, but I do think that this is a really great drugstore option, especially for the price. I love this scent, but I do notice that this makes my hair a little bit more white than some other formulas that I've been using. Now granted, you can totally combat that by just rubbing it in or brushing it through, and I do feel like this makes my hair look cleaner when I use it. I feel like with my hair type though and this formulation, I feel like Batiste is a little bit hit or miss. I feel like I can use it and have great results some days, but the other days are kind of like okay. The scent though like might be my favorite part. I just love how girly and floral it is, but because I have found another version, I haven't repurchased this yet. Speaking of that version, I have two travel sizes of the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo. I think, was this in like a favorites video or like another Empties video? I think it was in another Empties video, but I have talked about this Perfect Hair Day line in the past because I love the shampoo and the conditioner as well, and as you can tell, I'm a big fan of the dry shampoo. I don't know where I got these two little travel sizes. I think one might have been from my mom and then the other one I literally have no idea, but I have already repurchased the full size and I used it this morning. It says on here that it actually cleans the hair, eliminates oil, sweat, and odor. Do I think it's a miracle dry shampoo? No, but I do think it does make my hair look a lot more voluminous and clean when I use it. Obviously, this higher end version is going to be a little bit more expensive than the drugstore ones, but if you're like me and have tried a ton of drugstore and you're not happy, this will be the way to go. And if you're just interested, I see these little travel size versions all the time, especially like in the checkout aisles or like the lane that leads you up to the counter at Sephora that I always go crazy in. But yeah, I think one of these size is only like $10 to $12 and the full size is $22. And last but not least, I do have two makeup products to tell you guys about, and this one is pretty darn close to empty, so I am going to mention it. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and I always get the shade 004 Sandstorm. As you can tell, there is a major pan going on in this product, and I remember just using it every single day without fail with my e.l.f. powder brush, the one with the flat top. I love that thing. But with this, I just feel exactly like what I said before. It does its job, it mattifies the skin really well, and it never looks too heavy. I have repurchased this already because it's only like $4 or $5, but I haven't been reaching for it every single day. Right now, I feel like I'm trying out just like a ton of different powders. I'm experimenting with the Coty Airspun powder that I just bought, and I'm loving it, but I've also been using the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder as well. So even though I haven't been using this a ton lately, it still holds a very nice place in my heart, and for me, it's just an oldie but a goodie. And lastly, my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20. I've been talking a lot about this lately because I've rediscovered it. When I was having trouble with my skin and I just felt like I wasn't getting enough coverage, I came up here to my collection, I rooted through, and realized I had some more of this left. I used it up so darn quickly though, because when I got this out of my collection, it was almost full, and I used it so fast because I was wearing it like a foundation. I mentioned this in my February favorites video, and when I did that, I wasn't using a ton. I was really just buffing it into the places I needed the most coverage, but that's how I use so much of this, and I still feel like I waste a ton because of that dang pump. I've already ordered and have been using another one. It's down in my little caddy as well in my room, but this is just a great concealer if you haven't experimented with it already. Super high coverage, but a really lightweight feel, and it's great for under the eyes. So that's all the products. I feel like I zoomed through every single one, but I really hope you enjoyed hearing about my empties and my little reviews, and if you did, please make sure to give this a huge thumbs up. As always, let me know what you guys have recently used up down in a comment below. I love reading over those, and if you guys want to check out a few of my other recent uploads or just catch up on some videos, that little eye has all you need. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a great day as always. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!